Good morning, heading for Steak Summit. I am super excited. Let's go. I'm going to be speaking with really interesting creatives, and I think it resonates with me because my career is also quite multidisciplinary. You know, I started out in photography and fashion when I was in Nigeria, and then moved into finance, and now I'm in tech. And through it all, there's still this element of creating, of creativity, of having a vision and bringing it to life. And even though these people are all operating across like different industries, I think it's the same thing they're doing. They're taking an idea, building it out, and getting people to care about it. So I'm rather interested in seeing how they did it and uncovering that for everybody to hear, and also learning more about positioning and visibility, because there's doing good work, but then there's also being known for doing good work. So really excited about this. Landed yesterday around 6 a.m. Finally got home around 8:30 a.m. So I feel like I'm still jet lagged, but I'm outside again, which I'm quite happy about. Who is this? It's my friend.
I saw you in Chicago, I think. Hi.
Came back. Hi. Are you excited?
I'm excited, honestly. I'm looking forward to today and see how things go.
I'm moderating the gaming culture. Alright, so here at Steak Summit, super excited. Started filling in. I'm currently preparing, let me show you, for my panel. So I have my things here on my iPad, rather my notes here on my iPad, and I'm like setting it up, trying to make things clear. But yeah, I'm like super excited. My friend Karen is behind the camera. You might have seen her earlier.
Hi.
Who I saw today. Introduce yourself.
Hi. Wendy here. Okay.
I'm so excited. Like they just came in and I was like, oh my god, I'm really happy to see them. Mostly Instagram, but YouTube possibly. Went to get a coffee and a lot of tissues because I'm wearing white, one, and two, I am exhausted, but I will still show up and go do the thing. It hasn't even started yet, but already I'm meeting other people who are just exciting, inspiring, people who are in similar or have similar passions regarding building ideas and building businesses and products. I am looking forward to the conversations we'll have after and what we'll build together. It's one thing to be ambitious, it's another thing to meet other people who are ambitious and who are doing different things, and you can find the synergies that between the work that you do and just finding people to like increase what you see as being possible. I'm with the convener of Steak Summit. Super excited for today.
Yeah.
Already the people I've met have inspired me so much, and like I'm going to catch up with them after on different things.
Oh, I love that. The team,
The people setting up, like I've spoken to them and I'm like, oh, this is what you're working on. I think that we can do something here.
Oh,
So
I love that. That's the point of 6 anyway, so I'm excited. Catch you later.
It's such an honor to be here today. The representation has been amazing. We have a packed day ahead.
I have the privilege of hosting the Rose, King Charles III and Queen Camilla in Barking and Devon.
Because property is my passion. To stumble into property conversation, I did a while and I said, hey.
We were trying to push designers, product people, so push more PRs.
Publishing director working at the intersection of creativity and culture. She's the founder of Other Stories, a multimedia publishing studio that's home to Afrida, an African literary magazine. She also runs a private coaching and consulting practice, helping writers and organizations tell stories that matter. You're welcome, Nancy. And last but not the least, Bunmi Agusto is a Nigerian artist, writer, and art historian. First thing I'd like you to know is that these three people don't merely work in culture. They're builders in an interesting way. it's easy to think of building as something that is just purely technical. You're a software engineer, so you're a builder. You're a hardware engineer, so you're a builder. But these three people are skilled in the art of taking an idea, seeing value and taste in it, and seeing that other people could find value in it. They're skilled in making a story around it, making this commercially viable, and sharing it with a wider group of people. So we hope that at the end of this panel, you can see how to translate this to whatever it is you are working on and building. You've all built careers that are kind of difficult to put in one box. Did you design that life deliberately, or did one thing keep leading to another?
I usually try not to describe it as a career. It's more like my life's work. And the reason for that is because everything revolves around my personality and who I choose to show and be.
I think there was a lot of friction between what I was interested in and the environment I was in. Because, for example, again, like being in art school, there was one time I made an art piece with Raffia and her, and my tutor kind of said that, well, it looks a bit crafty, can be dismissed as crafty African arts to a lazy European eye. And I said to her, what is my business with a lazy European eye?
Fair enough.
So
yeah.
It's really, I felt like at some point I really had to shut myself off from the environment I was in and kind of shift my views to who I want to speak in conversation with.
It's not really about will they accept the taste. Are you setting a pace for the taste you want to see over time? So you're not doing it because you're trying to please an audience. You're doing it because in you, for yourself, it's already good.
I'm curious about how you all have established yourself in the UK landscape. So you're all distinctly Nigerian or Pan-African, as you've referred to yourself before, Nancy. I'd like to know how this affects your work. So let's start from Nancy. When you entered the UK cultural landscape, I'm aware you've been publishing for a while here in the UK, but have you ever felt the pressure to make your work more legibly African or less African in order to succeed in this environment?
My entry point and my perspective on literature was distinctly African, and I didn't see that as something to hide. I almost saw it as like my secret sauce, right? So when you think about publishing as a business, you want to be able to sell more books to more people, right? If I'm the person in publishing who is enabling you to A, find more writers from different backgrounds, and to B, find more readers, which means we're affecting the bottom line, I saw that as my superpower. So I was very kind of out and proud about this is the lens that I'm looking at our work from, these are the things that I'm interested in, very loud about successes that we had across the industry. So My Sister the Serial Killer, a very Nigerian story set in Lagos, that literally broke records. So having someone who was able to be at the table and say, this book did so well, maybe you should acquire this book because we can tap into the same audience, is something that, again, enabled me to stand out and it enabled me to play a role that nobody else was playing in the audience. So for me, it definitely wasn't a situation where I was trying to kind of almost conform to kind of UK audiences. It was definitely intentionally standing apart because I was aware of the source.
We have about 3 more questions to each of you, a round of rapid fire questions, and then we'll open it up to the audience. But coming to you, Bunmi, we're going to talk a bit about ambition and commercial success, because when people hear ambition, like at a conference like this, we think companies, revenue, scale. What does ambition look like for an artist, for a writer, an art historian? This panel was incredibly insightful. We started out with multi-hyphenate careers, and it was interesting to see how these panelists, their life stories, their life journeys had essentially shaped them to where they were at this point in time. It was them taking advantage of opportunities, having visions and going after them. Oladimeji trained to be an architect and had wanted to be that for the longest time, but at a point left to explore other things like visual design and photography. And Bunmi's role as an art historian is not what she originally envisioned, but we can see how sometimes the opportunities and experiences lead you in a particular direction, and you can take advantage of that instead of fighting that. We went into taste and judgment and knowing what's worth making. And speaking to Nancy was so insightful because we never really get to see what happens before an idea is turned into a book. What makes an idea worth sharing, worth publishing into something that people will read critical, you know, and Oladimeji spoke about how taste is set by you as the creator, not you trying to create for an invisible audience, but you saying this is good and sharing it. Let the visibility be an offshoot of the work. Do the good work, create impactful, valuable, excellent work, and share about it. But the visibility follows the work instead of generating visibility to cover work that you're not confident in. I never see.
I'm never outside.
He's never outside. It went amazing. It went really well. I have videos and stuff to share, so you will see more soon enough. But fantastic day, super excited, super happy. With my girl! So happy. How's the day for you today?
Amazing. I hate to say the word amazing because I feel like that's the first word almost everybody would say, but it was really, really good.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
Tiring in a good way, because we had to be on, we had to be excited, energetic, but like I feel super inspired. I got to see you, I got to see a bunch of friends, I got to meet new people who are building cool stuff, so I'm happy.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
I feel like the session was so like fun for me. Like everyone on the panel was sharing and being so open, and I really liked
You
it.
shared a lot. Like I've heard about her story before, but like hearing now her current story, how she's navigating her career, like I really like that.
And I also love your session as well. Like I really enjoyed the fact that you were sharing about like the creator economy, because it's something that I'm still trying to hack.
Girl, and she's hacking it, like, and you're hacking it. Like it inspired me as well to see how to, like the consistency thing is a big one. Like keep showing up, create for an audience of one, but have the taste and execution that'll make more people buy in. Like, post-stake summit, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? I should have been amazing, energized. Like, I'm so happy. It was just amazing. Yeah, I'm so glad that we could bring this vision to life. And thank you for moderating and inviting your community and bringing your beautiful self.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely fantastic day. Super happy. Super grateful about how it went. I'm kind of tired, but I feel like today has gone really well. I feel like the panel was incredibly insightful for myself even. Like I learned so much from it about taking ideas and building them into things that people care about, but also about authenticity, consistency, and continuing at the thing you're doing and building for an audience of one till the wider audience catches up on it. So really excited. I'm gonna go home now. I hope you had a good time watching this, and I hope you get to stake your claim on whatever it is you're building. So see ya.